Hello and welcome! My name is Akira and this is my new Let's Play series of Theme Hospital, one of my favorite games from when I was growing up. As you can see, it is slightly old. It's from 1997, sorry. 77, they didn't have this advanced games. 1997, and it is a simulation game where you play a hospital administrator. So the aim of the game is to make a functional hospital, and functional mostly in the American sense, where we want to make a bunch of money, obviously. So let's just start a new game. Love this menu system. I love the humor in this game. It's basically what makes this game. So we're gonna start a medium game, medium difficulty, and I'm not gonna do the first game thing because there's a lot of explanations that's in the form of text boxes that don't really fit well into a let's play. So we're just gonna wing it. Before I go into the game, I'm just gonna treat you to the intro of this video, which I recorded separately, but I want you to see it. So, let's go! Welcome to your first hospital. Get the place up and running by placing a receptionist, building a GP's office, and hiring a receptionist and a doctor. Then wait for some business to come along. It's a good idea to build a psychiatric department and hire a doctor with psychiatric qualifications, a pharmacy and a nurse, and also essentials for curing your patients. Watch out for rogue cases of bloody head, and inflation room will soon sort those out. You'll be looking to cure 10 people and make sure your reputation doesn't drop below 200. So the time is already running, so let's get to this. First of all, I'm gonna do a GP's office. GP is the doctor who sees everyone, so he needs to be at the start of the hospital, or the entrance of the hospital. He needs a desk, a filing cabinet, and a chair for the patients. And then I'm also gonna put in a radiator and a plant. A radiator so there's heat, and a plant so he becomes happy. So let's hire a good doctor for this, because he needs to see a lot of patients. Not many good doctors available, unfortunately. We need a reception, a blazing fast receptionist. We need a maintenance guy because, well, we now have plants. We also need, oh, I think we can actually set the game speed down while we're building up. Yes. This just makes it a little bit easier when we're around, so they don't get in the way quite as much. We do a general diagnosis room here. And here we also need a radiator, a fire extinguisher, as a plant. And we also need a doctor for that room. Then we needed a psychiatric department. And the windows makes the doctor happier, so, well, we definitely need that. We need a happy doctor. And of course the doctor needs to sit with his back to the patient because, well, that makes sense. Again, we need a radiator for heat. And then we need some fancy stuff for the fancy doctor here. And for this kind of room, we need a psychiatric specialty doctor. He needs to have this diploma. This seems to be a rather good one, so let's hire him. And then we need the most basic treatment, which is a pharmacy. And the pharmacy just has this pharmacist cabinet. Also put in a plant and a radiator there. And then we hire a nurse for that room. And now all we need is some benches for people to wait on, as well as a drinks machine, of course, so we can earn more money. And then we are set to open. So let's open the hospital and go back up to normal speed. Let's see. We also need a staff room and some toilets, so we might as well start building that. I think we're just gonna have the toilets be here.
Please don't feed the vermin, thank you!
Oh, I love the receptionist. We need a sink, we need some toilets, probably need a few more toilets. Another sink and a radiator. I'm just gonna have the radiator be here. This should be fine. And then I'm gonna put the staff room somewhere over here. And we might as well build a big staff room. And the staff, of course, needs a bunch of couches. Let's give them a pool table. And what do you need when you're sitting on a couch? Well, you need a TV, don't you? Let's see if we can fit in a radiator and another couch. Doesn't seem like we can fit in that. So, we've made our first diagnosis. The team have discovered a new condition. It is the squids. Cause: eating pizza found under the cooker. Symptoms: surely you can guess. Cure: a glutinous mix of stringy pharmaceutical chemicals to notify the patient in it. And I think that sound was just the sound of our first cured patient. So let's see if we can see some of our patients. One of our patients is currently visiting the psychiatric department, paid $200 for this. Now he's going back to the GP's office to figure out what's wrong. While he's doing that, we might as well build a ward, in case some patients need longer treatment. A ward needs a desk for the nurse, as well as a multitude of beds. And I think we'll need a couple radiators as well to heat up this room. And let's check out the heating. With this, then there will be heating both the rooms. So over here you can see all kinds of stuff about your... This is our different people working here. You can see how happy they are, the morale, the skill, their tiredness. You can go and check out the room. In other levels you can buy more stuff. And we get another message. The team has discovered a new condition. It is bloody head. You have built an inflation room to be able to deal with this. What do you want to do with the patient? We can either send him home if we don't have a lot of money to build the room, or we can get him to wait while we build it. Or later on we can build a research department and send him there, but let's just build the room. Facilities, clinics, inflation clinic. Let's have it built over here. And it doesn't need to be that big. It currently does.
Doctor required an inflator room.
And put a radiator in there. And get a doctor. And we're just gonna put a couple of benches there. You go back. So you pick up people with the right mouse button, and that just reminds me that I want to set a rule that I can't remember where to set it. Staff are not allowed to leave rooms. Just makes it much easier to control. They still go to staff room, but they will go back to the original. So you can also set when to send people home, when to stop diagnosing them. So you can basically see, okay, even though that we're sure what's actually the cause, we'll just keep taking some diagnosis from you. So we discovered a new condition: the heaping piles. Standing around water coolers, patients feel like she is sitting on a bag of marbles, and a pleasant yet powerful acidic drink assaults the piles from inside. And she just got administered that. We can also see the different medicines or a bit different things we have currently built for, as well as all the different diseases we know and what the charges is. We can also increase and decrease this, but generally it's not really necessary to do this. So our plants are getting thirsty. Let's have you mainly deal with plants, and then we'll have another repairman who doesn't deal with other stuff. So we already made money enough to complete this level.
Nurse required in ward.
Let's check that out. Graphs. Money in. So many nice stuff to look at. Ooh, we need to hire a nurse for the ward. I forgot that. Let's just hire this nurse. Cure another 4 patients and we finish this game. She probably is cured once she's done sleeping it off. He's a very yellow man. Oh, we got a VIP. Let's just issue a invitation. So basically VIPs give you prestige if they are satisfied with the hospital, and if they're not, then they cause you to lose prestige. Send the patient home. Makes him happy or unhappy and makes us lose some prestige, but that's okay. I think we can see this in one of these. Yeah, you can see here the happiness. So we need the happiness of people in the hospital, which decides how many people will come to the hospital. New disease, uncommon cold. Small particles not in the air. So he's being cured. Another invisible patient. Well, we don't really have the cure for you, so let's just send you home. 53% means there's a pretty good chance that we'll kill him. Oh no, we have rats! I love it. This guy's being diagnosed further. Ooh, and we're getting our first VIP. So VIPs mainly look if there's like fire extinguishers in your room, and if there's everything is probably cleaned. Let's check out. People actually think it's a little bit cold, so let's check out. We probably need some radiators out in the hallway here. this help? He wants a... well, let's just pay him his raise. Oh, this helped a lot. Probably also need
Patients are asked to be patient.
a radiator in here. Patients are asked to be patient. So this is the VIP going around checking out the hospital, making sure that everything is alright. And if he's happy, he'll give us some money. If he's unhappy, he'll cost some of the... what's it called? I think it's reputation, yeah. It'll cost some reputation. And as we get further into the game, it gets harder and harder to keep up your reputation because you get
Doctor required in GP's office.
So now we need an extra doctor because our GP is currently working or having a break. So let's just hire an extra doctor. And now this doctor, who used to be in the GP's room, will be unoccupied. So once he's done with his break, he'll be on extra and he'll join any room that has no doctor. But the other rule
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Just move this nurse over here. The rule still applies that he won't leave a room unless he's without a job. So they'll still kind of try to be in the same room. He's waiting for the GP's office. See, follow one of these floaty head guys around. Check out his cure. So he's thinking, well, I wonder what's wrong with this guy. He's almost diagnosed.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
So we might see the other guy go there. Ooh, we got 800 grand from the VIP guy. So now he's going to get a cure for his floaty head. Let's check that out.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
So many people not being doing their word. Just pop his head like a balloon, blow it up, and he's okay. $1,000 for us. These doctors are just not doing their work. Probably should have built a bigger building. We got a promotion! Dear Cura, jolly good. You have made excellent progress at your hospital. We have found somewhere else for you to run. If you fancy a change of scenery and a fresh set of challenges. You don't have to accept, but it might be worthwhile if you do. The salary is $10,800. Do you want a job at Sleepy Hollow Hospital? Well, we certainly do, but I'm gonna end this first episode there, and we're gonna have to go to that hospital in the next one. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting the like button and subscribing, and please comment if this is the type of stuff that you want to see on my channel, or if it's not. Of course, I'll also be able to gauge this from how many of you actually watch this. But it would be nice to get some feedback. Hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, have a good day.